This week we're going to be talking about telling time to the hour and the half hour. So that's going to be TEK 1.7e. Okay. So first of all, what is a clock? A clock is something that we use to measure time. It could look like this, which we call the analog clock, or it might look something like this, or like this, right here, the time, which is a digital clock. Okay, so let's talk about the different pieces of a clock. Okay, pieces of a clock include the face. The face is the part that has the numbers. So in this face is yellow because it matches the paper. As you can see, it has numbers 1 all the way to 12. Okay. There's also other pieces of a clock. They might include the hour hand, we call these hands, the hour hand, which tells us the hour, or the minute hand, which tells us the minutes that have gone by. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to practice telling time using this clock. Now, one thing to note before we get started is that the arrows will always go the same direction. They'll never go backwards. Okay, if they do this, it's probably time for a new clock. Okay, but the hour hand will always go slower than the minute hand. In fact, the minute hand will often pass the hour hand before the hour hand even gets to the next number. And that's totally normal. It's acceptable. Okay, so we measure time by hours. Okay, and each hour is 60 minutes. So that means this minute hand will have to go all the way back around to the 12 before 1 hour. Okay, so we're going to practice telling time to the hour today. And then in another video that I'm going to post, we'll kind of talk about moving to a half an hour. Okay, so first of all, I have my hour hand pointing at the 11 and my minute hand pointing at the 12. This would mean it is 11 because that's the hour. And since pointing at the 12, we're going to say o'clock. It's the top of the hour. It's the top of the clock. So 11 o'clock. Now, in a little bit, my hour hand will move but to the 2, but my minute hand will stay at 12. It's no longer 11 o'clock because my hour hand is at the 2 and my minute hand is at the 12. So it would be 2 o'clock, the top of the hour, the beginning of the hour, 2 o'clock. Okay, we know the hour based on where the hour hand goes. Okay, now we'll get into it later about how to tell when it's in between a number. But right now we're just going to focus on when it's pointing directly at a number and the minute hand is pointing directly at 12. So what time is this? If you said 3 o'clock, you got it right. Good job. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you watch some brain pop videos talking about the parts of a clock and how to tell time to the hour. Then you're going to watch another video of me where we'll be talking about how to tell time to the half hour. Okay? Then at the end of that, you'll get to play a game. So this is our lesson for today. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have fun practicing how to tell time.